The Indiana Pacers lose their season opener in Charlotte, a thriller of a game. They lose by 1 point. And we are dropping pumpkins with the Smiley Morning Show coming up tonight at 10 o'clock here on What's Next. And we're going to be talking about kids and COVID and getting shots for kids who are 5 to 11. Welcome inside the comfy confines of the Channel 13 studios. Not on Facebook tonight, but we are with you here on the WTHR News app. Great to be with you. Angela's going to be along in a moment. We're going to talk about the weather. Hope you enjoyed the 70s because it's going to start feeling like fall the rest of the week. So let's begin there tonight with our weather and bring in Angela. Love the color here tonight.
Thank you.
That looks great.
Well, it's, we're
Yeah.
close to Halloween.
I know.
Plus, orange you can't really wear in December, January, February when it's really cold. So, I
Exactly.
figured my days are numbered wearing this. So I thought, we'll break it out today.
I saw that you did a little shopping for Christmas. You got some gnome for the holidays.
Gnome for
Are
the
you
holidays.
a gnome fan?
No, but they're everywhere.
Okay.
They are everywhere. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. If you're into gnomes, they're everywhere. And it's
You're
really just
into
been
gnomes.
within the last couple of years
Right,
that I've
right,
noticed
right.
it. But I was in one of the local stores and they had like the to-go coffee
Yeah,
cups.
yep.
Cheer in a cup.
Oh, there
Gnome
you
for the
go.
holidays.
You had to get those,
I just
right?
thought they were cute. And then I put on my Facebook page, have you started shopping or do you start early?
Right, right.
The majority of the comments are yes, and especially this year.
Well, I think
People
it's
are
because of
worried.
the shipping problems that we're hearing
Yeah.
so much about, and these container ships that are stuck in California
Sure.
with all these products. So we wonder, are we going to be getting our gifts to our loved ones in
Right.
time? So yeah.
Yeah, the overwhelmingly response was yes, starting early. And I mentioned to one of them, one of the Facebook comments, everything's hard to find. So Grace and I had gone, I thought, oh, I'll get her a cute little jack-o'-lantern to take
Right.
back to college for her dorm. Wiped out.
Where'd you go?
Nothing left at Hobby Lobby. They
Yeah.
completely moved on to Thanksgiving. Target shelves completely wiped. There was nothing like little decoration to light up a dorm room. Nothing.
Hobby Lobby has moved on to Thanksgiving
They're on
already.
Thanksgiving. Well, and their Christmas stuff is out. And their
I mean, you
Christmas stuff has
assume their
been out.
Christmas stuff would be out, but not to have little lanterns or
Nothing.
something?
We
Wow.
found one little tinsel pumpkin at Hobby Lobby, and that was it.
Okay.
So yes, if it makes you, I hate to say nervous because I think we've been nervous for a year and a half about things, toilet paper and paper towels and cleaning
Exactly.
supplies, and now it's shifted to other goods. It's kind of unnerving at times.
Yeah, nothing unnerving about the weather because, I mean, beautiful day today, and tomorrow's going to feel like fall, right?
It is. Temperatures are going to be going in this direction, especially tomorrow afternoon. And actually had a couple showers pop up. We talked about this the last couple of days. This weak weather system will be kind of sliding through. Actually had a few lightning strikes with a couple of the cells up north. And we've got a little bit of rain moving over Tippecanoe County. This stretches back through Attica. Not much in the way of lightning, and then as we move east, we've got a little bit of rain pushing just east of Marion, and it is north of Portland, in between Portland and Fort Wayne. So that's what we have on radar now. There are a couple of broken lines of rain moving across Indiana and Illinois, so we'll keep the chance for a couple of showers going overnight. Couple is the key word. Most of us are not going to have rain, but all of us will have that drop in temperature. So we were in the low to mid 70s today. We get as warm as the low 60s, but you'll notice by early afternoon, the trend is downward in terms of the temperature. So be prepared to grab the jacket. Temperatures are going to be falling fast tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and Friday we don't make it out of the 50s.
All right.
So fall
Yeah.
feel is back.
You're going to need the sweaters and light jackets
jackets, yeah.
here as we get closer. All right, we'll get with Angela coming up in a moment. Let's turn our attention now to the big story, give you a preview of what we're going to be bringing you tonight on 13 News at 11. We're going to be talking about COVID and children. Today, as we reported on the news today, right now the U.S. regulators moving to go ahead and allow mixing of the COVID shots for boosters and clearing the boosters for Moderna and J&J. And then the big news coming out today that it looks like we are one step closer to moving forward to having vaccine available for children who are 5 to 11. So even though we can't get your opinions tonight on the WTHR app, we know this has been a contentious issue for a lot of parents across the country. So let's bring in Emily Longnecker tonight. She's been talking to local doctors. So what are they telling you, Em, about the potential of getting vaccines available for these younger kids?
Well, Scott, we talked with Dr. John Christensen, a infectious disease expert at Riley Hospital for Children, and he says it's not a matter of if, but it is when and how much vaccine that IU Health is going to get for children that use pediatricians in their system. And he expects also that there'll be dosage coming to Riley Hospital for kids. So he says already parents are asking about it. Their big question is, are my children safe to get this? And the next question, is this really necessary? And he says yes to both. To both questions is what he is telling parents. He says, they have had children in the hospital at Riley with COVID over the past couple of years. And the ones that have ended up in the ICU, he says 97% of them have been unvaccinated. So his advice is to, yes, get your children vaccinated when it becomes available, in ages 5 to 11.
I know this has been confusing for a lot of people as they're looking at these various steps. You got the FDA, you've got the CDC, talking about all this. So when are we expecting to hear final approval as to whether or not this is going to happen?
Well, he is saying that it's likely that sometime next week, IU and hospitals will know, doctors' offices will know how this is being rolled out. When they can expect to see some of the dosages. He expects, he can't predict perfectly, but he believes that sometime next week that we'll hear.
Yeah. And again, if the White House has its way, it would be pediatricians' offices, local pharmacies, potentially even schools where these kids 5 to 11 could be getting their COVID vaccine, right?
Yeah. He said, and he said, in order for vaccine programs to work, this doc said, you have to get the doses out far and wide, right? So in order for this to work, you got to spread it out. You got to get it out there. So he expects that IU Health will definitely get a significant number of the doses.
All right, my friend, thank you for giving us that preview. We'll look forward to seeing you tonight on 13 News at 11 with your full report. Thanks, Em.
Yep, see ya.
All right, there's Emily Longnecker. She'll be part of our special report as our big story coverage continues with COVID and kids. Hey, let's talk pumpkins right now.
Let's do it.
I mean, the Smiley Morning Show always puts on a great show, and today in Plainfield, no different. They actually went ahead and destroyed some pumpkins. Check this out.
Stop it!
I just love that. That was their biggest pumpkin ever, weighing more than 1,400 pounds. They named it Thor, Gourd of Thunder. And Smiley told us this morning he's been smashing pumpkins since he was a kid.
When we were kids, we were naughty and we'd smash neighbors' pumpkins. That was bad. Now we do it as grown-ups, and we really smash pumpkins.
This year I had a really good experience. Got to see one of my classmates and got to meet a couple new friends. I got a video for my YouTube channel.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah,
the kid's
YouTube
got
channel.
a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's starting early. And the kids, what I love about this event, not only, seeing pumpkins drop on pavement, I mean, that's just good TV.
It's good TV.
It is good TV, and I just love these kids that sprint out there to pick up these large pieces and say, hey, Mom, can I bring home a piece of the pumpkin?
Oh. And he needed help from his friend. Look at that.
Look at that. That's unbelievable. So those two kids had a great time today. So Smiley Morning Show, well done. Putting on a great show out there, taking care of us in terms of our entertainment. That's always a lot of fun.
It is always a lot of fun. They had great weather for it. You notice the kids had their jackets on this morning. And again, we've been dressing in layers the last several days because you've needed them in the morning and you haven't in the afternoon.
Right. I mentioned it at the top. The Pacers lost their season opener tonight in Charlotte. But look, you hear that and you go, well,
but
it's a
they were
disappointment.
ahead.
They were ahead, I think, by 23 at one point. So here's the good news.
Okay.
Sabonis had 33 points tonight. Malcolm Brogdon had 28. And this rookie, Chris Duarte from Oregon, had 27 points tonight. A rookie with 27 points. So even though the Pacers lose tonight after blowing a lead, they're now 0-1. They'll play the Wizards on Friday. Then they come home for their home opener this weekend. I think there's a lot of Pacer fans who are looking at tonight's game if they could find it on TV. That's been another.
Heard some rumblings.
Yeah, it's been another issue in terms of how do I find it if I've cut the cord, you know? We've got a story on WTHR.com that lays that out. But I think if you were able to see the highlights tonight, able to see the game, you might be thinking, hey, this Chris Duarte, Sabonis, Brogdon, this could be a good team, so we'll see.
I'm guessing Rick is running defense drills tomorrow, though.
Yeah, 123 to 122 in Charlotte. Not a whole lot of defense being played tonight.
A little D.
Right, you have to play that. All right, so wake up weather tomorrow?
Wake up weather, we may have a stray shower east of Indianapolis. Then I think we get some midday sun before the clouds fill back in. Temperatures headed down will be as warm as the range of 60 to 65, but by early evening falling into the 50s.
All right, just what a lot of people would like to see this time of year.
Yes, that fall feel is back.
That's right. All right, for Angela, I'm Scott. Thanks for joining us here on What's Next at 10 o'clock. We're with you every night, 10 o'clock, and we hope to see you tonight on 13 News at 11 over on Channel 13. Good night.